Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. Listen, I had every intention of going live on Friday night. After coming out of my meditation, you know what I heard? I'm going to do it for the members. I feel like the members, considering the fact that you already pay for your membership, you're paying the 23 cents a day. On average, $1.55 a day, depending on the level that you came in at. I think it's only fair to give you free yes and no answer readings in the membership for free, right? Where we just kind of do that. And I only say that because as I was thinking about it, my intentions were really good to go live. I'm like, I'm going to go live. And my spirit team was like, I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? So as I started to kind of get grounded, I heard very clearly for the members only. So if you've not gotten your membership, you should. There's a lot of timeless exclusive readings in the memberships that will never make it to the public eye. Baby, whew, my goodness. I encourage you to start from the beginning when it comes to the group. In terms of the videos, just go back to January, I think it is. Those are timeless readings. A lot of what was said at that time is absolutely happening now. So we have great cosmic foresight. We kind of saw the outcome. And overall collective energy is very interesting right now. I'm going to tell you something. I did a preliminary reading. I'm not going to post it because I just was advised not to. My spirit team is being very invasive and protective over me right now as I channel a lot of these energies. And so that reading, all I'm going to tell you is the tables have turned. Okay, you know which end of the table you're on. You know which end of the spectrum you're on by way of the double-edged sword, also called the Ace of Swords, telling yourself the truth, walking in your truth, being honest with yourself. The universe is mirroring back to you what it is that you need to know, right? And so I'm not going to print that, post it, excuse me. I was saying printing. Maybe somebody's trying to print something, I don't know. But posting, I'm not going to post that preliminary reading. I just want to pick up on the energy and see what else has happened, okay? So I had to clear that energy. I saged a little bit, just making sure that everything is copacetic. That way we can get some nice clear-cut energy. If I sound a little bit different, y'all, it's only because I do not have my headphones. They were charging, and I didn't want to wait until they were done charging, okay? So here we are. Hopefully you can hear me well. Hopefully the echo is not too loud by way of the acoustics, I don't know. We could get into a little tarot ASMR. So if you're somewhere, comfortable, hopefully enjoying spiritual TV, I really do genuinely hope that you take what resonates and you leave the rest. Kick your feet up and welcome to another episode of Spiritual Court. Let's just see what's going on. Archangel Michael, what is the deal? What is the energy? What is it that we need to know? A lot of lust energy. This card came out in the preliminary. Lust energy, okay? But I don't know. Lust energy, greed, by any means necessary. Somebody is in this by any means necessary energy so much that they're being inconsiderate. This is what Spirit is saying. Okay, Holy Spirit. Shows what we need to see. Greed, lust, by any means necessary. I feel like somebody wants you to let your guard down, okay? This is somebody that's looking at you a certain way. But the reason why you're guarded is because you know that this is not a real offer. Somebody wants to just have sex, okay? Be this a man or a feminine. Take it as it resonates. The Page of Cups is just like coming in long enough to get you to put your guard down. Seven of Wands is having your guard up, talking to your spirit team, really going within. Page of Cups is like a piss poor ass apology. What is that? We can't do nothing with it, so you're guarded. Somebody wants you to let your guard down. Yeah, no. This is the kind of person that wants to come in and relive some type of toxic dynamic that you just are not available for. Indefinitely not available to that toxic. This person is greedy, wanting to win. This could be an ex-lover. Somebody's all over the place. They're sulking, they're sad, they're depressed. They're mad because they can't come back in and hurt you or re-injure you. Ten of Swords is like the ultimate betrayal. Ten of Swords is like, no. You know what I'm saying? It's a no. It's going to be a no. That's just what it is. You can take that to the universal bank and cash it. Okay? Yeah, it's going to always be a no. I just heard no is a complete sentence. Yeah, you got the Knight of Pentacles. It's a breadcrumber. They're coming up as a Knight in the Page. Five of Cups, they're sad. Ten of Swords, they feel down. Woe is me energy. And you're grounded. You're not really, open to that. Yeah, your ancestors and your spirit team is letting you know that's just not something that you're interested in. Classify, greed. What is this? Classify and clarify. Yeah, you got the 9 of Wands. Spirit just said it's a classified situation. Okay, I said clarify and classify. Spirit's like, yes, it's classified information. So you could be real guarded right now. I just heard classified, clarified. This is classified, okay? Whatever this is that you got going on, you're very guarded. It's classified information. It's something that everybody's not privy to. It's exclusive, okay? Is how I feel. Yeah, you got something going on. You could be making new friends, and I feel like you're living privately too. I feel like you're not, everybody don't know what you're doing when you're doing it, where you're going. 6 of Pentacles, these are beautiful new friendships, and the 3 of Cups. Equal admiration. Yeah, this is good energy. Yeah, this is like good relationships in general. So you're guarded. You're protecting your life too. So 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's a no. Whoever this person is, they got a lot going on. This also came out financially. They got something going on possibly with the court system. Justice is in the reverse. Whatever it is, it's a judgment. It's something that they're going to have to pay somebody with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And they're coming in with the Knight of Pentacles energy. No, it's over. Whatever this is, I feel like somebody wants to revisit you with this piss poor ass apology. One, because they're desperate. Okay? Yeah. What's the 10 of Swords and the Page of Cups? Yeah, the Lovers. Somebody feels like love and sex and lust is going to distract you from what they've done. Not that you are worried about it. I feel like you're really happy. The sun represents enlightenment. You got clarity. You got truth and clarity. That's what I just heard. Yeah, look. You had to walk away from something in order to see it from a different perspective with the Hermit. Going within, truth and clarity. Yeah, look, you left this person fighting themselves. Look at you. Back turned to this person. Your sword is on the ground. You're not fighting them. I feel like at some point you felt like you knew you weren't going to get the truth. Yeah, look, 8 of Cups. Divine Collective, you got your back turned on these empty promises and these little shabby ass apologies, okay? 5 of Cups ass energy, crying over spilled milk, like, yeah, you need a little bit more than some milk. Yeah, get your life together. Get your freaking life together, man. 4 of Pentacles, you're being like guarded. Whatever you got going on, you minding your business, okay? You're not showcasing your endeavors. If somebody should so happen to find out about what you got going on, I promise you, it won't be because you were divulging any forms of information. With the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, you are so private right now, and you're having a really good time. 3 of Cups. Okay, this could be engagements, getting together with people, being very selective about who you celebrate with the 3 of Cups. But with the 6 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups, it's equal admiration. It's equal give and take of sun energy, happiness, peace. Yeah, you left somebody out in the cold. You ain't interested in that. Okay, and they trying to come in either with their vajayjay, their vajayjay, or their penis. Yeah, you're in the King of Swords energy. You're standing your ground. Now, if you're a feminine in this energy, somebody forced you to put on your big boy pants and get into your masculine energy. That's never good with the divine feminine. That means they're not interested in you, like at all. Yeah, that's what that means. When they got to get into a masculine energy, King of Swords, they not interested in you and at all. They don't want it. You don't even have their feminine energy, okay? And if this is a masculine shutting down a karmic ass, HEAUX from the past, then listen. I don't think he wants that, okay? Whatever this is. Yeah, I can't make this up. Somebody's standing their ground, consulting with their ancestors. 3 of Pentacles is like consulting. I feel like this is spirit team energy. Emperor energy, divine masculine energy. God bless my soul. Listen, you got the Ace of Cups. I feel like this is a new person, y'all, coming into your life. Somebody new. There's a lover. You got 2 options. Well, really, you got 1 option because you've already made it clear you're not going back to the past. You're the King of Swords to the 6 of Cups. If that's not clear, you got the knife out. You got the machete ready. You have closed the door. And now you have the gift of discernment and intuition and a supernatural power to not look back at what you don't need. You cut this shit off. King of Swords energy, okay? Divine masculine, feminine energy, the Emperor energy. Consulting with your higher self, 3 of Pentacles, okay? having conversations, going within with the hermit. Yeah, being very selected, you know, looking at decisions that you've already made with the Seven of Pentacles. This is about the seeds that you planted, because your life is only a reflection of what it is that you've thought about yourself up to said point. You got the King of Wands energy. King of Wands is a boss, confident, big divine masculine energy. So King of Swords energy is like an intelligent, you know, smart, not desperate, could be with anybody, but chooses to be alone, is very selective until they get somebody that they want. King of Wands energy, divine masculine energy. Either way, somebody's moving forward. Okay? So whoever this is from the past, I just heard ain't a chance in hell. Damn. Ain't a chance in hell. It's a no. Yeah, you don't want that. You keep moving to calmer water. Somebody doesn't see somebody as their peace. Not that you should see anybody else as your happiness or your peace, but damn, can you add to it, you know? You know, do these people like themselves? Do you like yourself? Do you want to date yourself? Then why you want somebody else to date you? Like type energy. Whoever this is, they got a lot going on. Justice in the reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse, they could be in debt. Yeah, their intuition is blocked. High Priestess in a reverse, nasty energy. Somebody could be bound to a High Priestess in a reverse. They ain't made a decision, but they see the truth. You see the truth. The truth is out. The Ace of Swords. It's a double-edged sword, man. Depending on what side of the sword you own, or maybe that you land on. Yeah, this person's going through it. The universe is binding this person to their addictions in order to get them to see themselves. A lot of people could have walked away from this person. Eight of Swords with the Devil. Yeah, they got some addictions. I just heard repulsive actions. Okay. So somebody don't like to lose. The Devil and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, and they're in this self-imposed imprisonment. Clarify the Devil and the Eight of Swords with the Justice and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's with a karmic ass, dark ass, energetic ass, fragmented ass feminine that possibly got a child with them. Page of Pentacles in the reverse could be child support. Who is this? High Priestess in the reverse. Somebody's intuition is blocked. Empress in the reverse. This is somebody's child's mother, ex-wife, or their mother, or whatever this is. Karmic. They're controlling. Yeah, they're controlling. Somebody's health is not up to par because they're in a stressful dynamic. Eight of Swords and the Devil. Somebody's under stress. Stress kills type energy. Five of Cups, and they depressed. They're thinking about you, watching you celebrate. You're in the King of Swords energy, and they're stuck and bound with an Empress in the reverse, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody could have said that a child was theirs, and it's not. Somebody could owe money. Page of Pentacles could be child support. Okay, we can't. I can't. Okay, I refuse to channel the energy, and I'm just gonna keep it a buck. That's enough. Like, what are you supposed to do with this information, Divine Collective? Why is this coming up here in spiritual court, Holy Spirit? And I'm trying to be fair. And I know I am mandated to the universe to tell the truth. Here. To tell the truth, right? As I see fit, mandated to tell the truth, assuring that my heart chakra is in alignment. But you know, a part of my contract is for me to chime in and put my 2 cents in, y'all. And this is some bullshit. Who is this? Don't nobody give a damn, sir, ma'am. What is this? Give me Divine Collective energy. We don't care. Look at, we're even coming up as a Queen of Cups in a reverse. This is like totally detached emotionally from this shit. You don't give a damn? Yeah. It's a no? Yeah, it's a no. Queen of Cups in a reverse. Okay. This is somebody that doesn't have feelings for a situation. Clarifying. Feel like somebody's shocked that you don't give a damn. They're like, what? Dams? You don't have no more dams to give? No, wait, hold up. Let me pat my pockets down. Yeah, I'm flat out. You know, I ain't got nothing. That's all I had for you. Whatever I gave you was all I had. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, don't nobody give a damn. Yeah, Page of Wands. You know what's so interesting? You're the Queen of Cups in the reverse. You could be a psychic, but you're not even getting any readings on this person. If you're somebody that watches tarot, you know how you have the zodiac signs. I know some people do zodiac signs all the time. They're so good at doing the zodiac signs. And you might click on the video and it's like, yeah, let me see what's going on. He's a Scorpio. You know, you ain't even doing that. You don't give a damn. You're like, or you might flip the cards. You don't even check on this person. I think that's what's really driving this person crazy. Because I feel like somebody's a psychic. or just intuitive, and this person might know that you watch tarot or something like that, and I feel like you ain't even checking for them, honey. You ain't checking for them. You ain't calling for them. You in a new beginning, and this is real energy, y'all. It's not fake. It's not phony. It's not if you see them, you're going to be like, oh, you might. If you see this person, it's going to be by accident, okay? That's number one. And if you see them, I just don't see you really giving a damn. Queen of Cups in the reverse is like, oh, hey, it's you. You know, like, hey, you know, but bye. Like, there's really nothing in common type energy, you know? That's what I'm getting. It's not a grudge energy. It's just, I just don't see the purpose of why this encounter needs to revisit itself, or why we need to revisit this encounter. Okay, that's the energy I'm picking up. Somebody got a funky look on their face, like a gas face about this person. Somebody's like, nah, whole mouth turned up. You like, nah, I'm good. Please stay away, sir, ma'am. Anything else we need to see for the Divine Collective? Yeah, look, they still coming up. Who is it? Somebody's running, escaping, denial, excuses. Running, escaping, denial, excuses. Greed by any means necessary and inconsiderate. It's not a good combination. Please, I don't want to channel this. What is this about? Just give me 2 cards on this person. I mean, this could be a whole bunch of people right now. I just feel like it's not us, y'all. I mean, I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to channel it because that's only fair in spiritual court. But what is this? Between a rock and a hard place ass energy. The lesser of two evils ass energy. Blindsided ass energy. On spin cycle ass energy. Keep making the same decisions and thinking that something's going to change ass energy. Oh my God. Some of these people are afraid of who they can be. So they just continue to be the same. That's okay. Listen. What is this about? Okay. Let me just stand in my authenticity here. You got the Star in the reverse. This is like wish fulfillment. Somebody's falling from grace. Something's not somebody's destiny. 2 of Swords and a Star energy. Somebody could have tried to block you from your destiny. This is like a naysayer. You know, if you were in a relationship and maybe you share it with your partner, you know, oh, I'm going to write a book. Hey, I want to start a podcast. I want to do. It's like a negative Nancy ass naysayer. But you saw through it. You saw through it. Okay, 2 of Wands. Yeah, you said if I believe all the lies y'all told me, I'd be starving. If I ate all the lies you told me, I'd be starving. Child, with my belly button touching my back. What the hell? You got the Star in the reverse. This is somebody that you had to make a decision. Now they're in between a rock and a hard place. I think the 2 of Swords and the Star was you having to make a decision as to whether or not you would allow this person to go along this journey with you. And it appears as though you're on the solo dolo path. And the people that you're supposed to meet are walking the same path. You're meeting them along the way and they're waiting for you ahead. You ain't looking back at nothing, okay? I'm just saying. Okay? Clarify this person. Why they running? Why they this? Why they that? Somebody circumventing, running from their life. Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Oh my God. Page of Swords in the reverse. This could be bad news. This could be somebody gossiping, talking, evil eye energy, or maybe somebody said something in the past. It's coming back to bite them in the ass. You can't do this. You ain't gonna never do that. Blah blah blah. This is somebody who is a gatekeeper. They think that they got the keys to all the gates. If you want to go this way, you need to take them type energy. Yeah, not a Wands energy. It's like immature, impulsive. Not a king, a knight, somebody that just makes decisions off of irrational thinking, okay? They're constantly trying to escape in a state of denial, always making excuses for themselves. Don't make no excuses for yourself. Yeah, now they got this little piss poor ass. Listen, Page of Pentacles, okay? Page of Pentacles, breadcrumb ass energy. For some of you, this is a karmic child, okay? Daughter or son. Young adult, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, something like that. Somebody could be 24. But you got the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is like a victory. Moving on. For a lot of you, you relocated and they don't know where you at. What is this? Page of Swords, yeah, in the reverse. Somebody keeps hitting a dead end with trying to get information about where you're at, your location, your address, something like that. 8 of Wands, okay? Some type of communication. 8 of Wands is something being communicated. Page of Swords is like bad news. I feel like somebody's getting bad news because I don't know. That's what they're manifesting. Shit. I don't know. Meanwhile, you over here. Okay. You know, I don't even know what else to say to these people in spiritual court. Oh, welcome to spiritual courts. Welcome to spiritual court. Spiritual court. Ba-bum-bum. Listen, you got the 9 of Pentacles. Single, self-sufficient, independent, planting your seeds, slow and steady wins the race. It's somebody putting into their dream every single day, focused and working. Look at the way this person is focused and working, diligent on the Pentacles. Listen, the Pentacles is plentiful. Pentaclesing and plentiful. Thank you. By way of prosperity. It's a lot going on. This is something that you do for work, something that you're really good at. Whatever this is, you found your niche, okay? And if this hasn't happened yet, it's coming. This is it. This is the time. This is what Spirit is saying. There's a lot of fire and earth here. Fire and earth, okay? Holy Spirit, anything else? I just heard this person tried to play you like a fool. Okay, yeah, they tried to play you like a fool. They was playing games. And look, mind games at that. You got the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Somebody was playing mind games. Okay, and you told them, don't play with me. Go play with your demons and cast them out while you're at it. You know what I mean? Like, whatever this is. This shit backfired. Somebody thought that they, you know, had set a trap for you. And now they got trapped in their own trap. Trapped in their own trap. Listen, I can't make it up. You got the 4 of Swords. This person is worried. 6 of Pentacles, who's given to you. This person could also be trying to count your money, or they're thinking about how you're abundant or something like that. This is why you never shit on anybody's dream. You know what I mean? You shared something with this person. That's what I feel. Yeah, 2 of Swords. You had to make a decision to take this person with you or not. But you saw this person was exhibiting some type of immaturity that you just like, bitch, nah, I'm not taking you with me. Nah, you ain't ready. You playing too many games. 5 of Cups. There's somebody all over the place. Penny pinching, breadcrumbing. Somebody was giving you what they thought was the bare minimum and wanted you to accept the bare minimum. It's a hell to the no. When you were giving this person what you felt the situation was worth until they gave you a reason to see something else, which is they was a breadcrumb. And once you saw that, you said, okay, adios, arrivederci. I tried to give you the 2 of Cups. I poured something in your cup and it left my cup empty. And that's a non-negotiable deal. I'm going to have to chunk up the deuces and continue to. Not a wands. Yeah, this person was immature. Page Swords in reverse. This person is sitting back biting a hole through their chest, honey. You ever see somebody bite a hole through their chest? This person is stressed out. You are in the 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles. In that order, listen to the synchronicities. 8, 9, 10. Hell. All because you followed your intuition. High Priestess energy. This is a naysayer. It's somebody negative. Look at the Star and the Page of Swords in the reverse. The Star is like you sharing your dream with somebody. 2 of Swords trying to make a decision. And this person just wants to shit on your dream. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, somebody's already doing that. There's just a negative Nancy. You're like, you know what? You're transparent. I see through you. I'm good. 2 of Wands, you saw it through. Everything that you said was going to happen is happening. 8, 9, 10. Child, the Pentacles are pentaclesing. Very plentifully. Plentifully. You got the 6 of Wands, which is a victory. Stop playing up the spiritual court. Holy Spirit, divine angels. Divine angels. You got the divine helping hand of the Most High God. This is a new beginning. This ain't nothing old. This is something brand new. Ace of Cups, brand new, brand you, brand new boo, brand new shoes, brand new you, brand new, brand new, brand new, ooh, brand new, brand new, brand new, brand new, brand new. You got the Ace of Cups. Stop playing around in here, okay? Yeah, your guardian angels are guiding you, man. And you got divine spiritual counsel. You can't even make a mistake at this point. And if you do in your life, it will be a conscious one. It'll be a good mistake, okay? It'll be a new mistake. It won't be an old mistake. By way of revisiting situations that don't need to be resuscitated, okay? And that's real. Temperance energy, Archangel Michael. Guardian angel, war angels, protecting your endeavors, protecting your ideas And you are absolutely coming up as an earth angel who is being guided to leave the devil in spiritual poverty. I can't make this up. Anything toxic, if it smells toxic, just a little tinge of it, you're like, oh, okay, peace out. Like type energy, and that's real. Okay, you got the 5 of Pentacles and the devil. You leaving the devil out of the cold. You like, This is lust. This is somebody that doesn't understand the value of people. Yeah, they don't understand that. Okay, and you standing your ground. These are non-negotiable situations that are behind you, but the ones that are in front of you, you're very intrigued by those energies. Okay, these are new deals, new friends, new people, new this. I can't make it up. You got the 7 of Wands, standing your ground, talking to your ancestors' strength. Listen, it's like your ancestors are handing you down some type of supernatural power and strength in order to continue on your journey. This is how you get graduated. This is how you get celebrated in the ethers. That's what's up. Come through. Come through. Are we doing a good job? Yeah. And you overcame betrayal. Lovers, family members, ex-best friends, the postman, the lady next door, the guy up the street, the lady in the family up the road. Whatever it was, you overcame all your betrayals. Everything is fine. 10 of Swords. And you got so much universal protection that I don't see why somebody would want to come for you. Yeah, I don't know why somebody would want to come for you, but you know, somebody is trying. Somebody out there is still trying. You ever seen somebody just out there trying, fighting their own shadow boxing? They shadow boxing with the universe. 5 of Wands is like competition, evil eye, nasty stuff. Child, you so protected. Somebody's going to get hurt playing in this good energy right here. 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands of victory, High Priestess energy, third eye on fleek. You see stuff happening. Whatever you ask for, it happens. 2 of Wands, you're moving forward. 4 of Wands, you're very protected and you're celebrating, being celebrated. Mutual respect, okay? Equal give and take, mutual admiration. 7 of Wands, you're talking to the ancestors. Ace of Cups, the divine is, listen, when a divine extends a helping hand from the heavens, what more could you ask for? The Most High is like, I think peace towards you. You like, okay. I think joy towards you. Okay. I think optimum health towards you. I think peace towards you. I think love. You're like, oh, okay. That's what's up. Okay. Yeah. You gonna take the deal? Yeah, because you're taking the deal. Listen, you're taking the deal. To whom much is given, much is required. And somebody's out here stressed out. Whoever these people are, they could have been trying to skew your view or block your road or hex your whatever the hell they was doing. It was a waste of time. Now they sitting up in this nasty ass mess. You got the 5 of Wands to the 10. What's that? 15. Child, that's 3 5s. 5, 10, 15. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Goodbye. You could be seeing 10, 10 or 5, 5, 5. These people, listen, I just heard they don't even know what's coming. I just heard thunder in the distance, y'all. I love my spirit team. I love my freaking spirit team. My spirit team don't play in the ethers, y'all. I'm so happy. I just heard thunder in the distance, man. The universe is like, we tired of these fools. And your wishes are coming through, okay? So that always creates balance. You're getting synchronized numbers, collective. 9, 10 of Cups at the same time. 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups, really? Hell, walking away since you've been gone. 9, wish fulfillment since you walked away. You're getting your wish fulfillment. And a 10 of Pentacles. You ever walked away from a situation and just everything looks better? Your skin start looking better. Your hair start growing. You're going back to the gym. You're not eating fast food. Like, oh my God. That's called breaking the soul tie. From a situation, place, and thing, whatever this is, I feel like the moment you walked away, you got this victory. And not just physically walked away, mentally. You understand? Somebody's not renting space in your head. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about them. And when you do, you're just like, oh yeah, okay, God bless them wherever they are. Like, it's that type of energy. If it should so happen to grace your mental, energy. You just kind of, okay. All right. God bless. Right. Yeah. Whatever this is, you're over it. Yeah. You're over it. You healed. You really healed. Good job, collective. Good job. So whoever's in this Five of Wands, Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, that ain't got nothing to do with you. Five of Cups, Five of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles, child. There's the 555. Lord have mercy. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Swords. Some of these people are getting bad news about money, their stability. This could have been people that you helped out, and when you helped them out, they could have stabbed you in the back, talked about you, gossip, stole from you, whatever this is. I just heard you're getting back everything that the cankerworm thought they stole. That's what I just heard. That's what my spirit team told me. Child, everything the cankerworm thought they stole, you're getting that back times 10. Yeah, these people was attacking you every which way but loose. This is out of jealousy. This is what happens when people don't believe that the Most High can do for them what the Most High is doing for you. This was their own personal issue. This never had anything to do with you, which is why you were guided to walk away. Nine of Swords in the reverse. That's a lot of gossip, a lot of slander. Somebody could be talking about what you do for work. Yeah, look, Two of Cups. A lot of talk around your relationships, what you do for work. And you know what's so interesting? I could pat my pockets down. I could check my purse. I just don't feel like I can find any damns to give. That's the energy that we're giving off. You don't give a damn. They're talking, they're gossiping, they're running. Their houses are falling apart. They're negative, they're fighting, they're trying to conjure up this nasty energy. But the devil has been ostracized. You know what I mean? The devil's on the blacklist. The devil's been left out in the Five of Pentacles. The devil's in his cage. Yeah. And every time they try to figure out what's going on with you, Page of Wands, they just keep getting nothing but good news, like all is well, like you're doing good type energy. Yeah, like what else did they expect? Yeah, divine intervention is here. So, I don't know. Three of Wands, you could have people that are attempting to figure out where you are, what's your next move, where'd you move to, something like that. But with the Page of Swords in the reverse, I feel like people keep hitting a brick wall looking for the address type energy. I just feel like the divine is like, And also, I feel like now somebody has so much going on in their life. If they wanted to find you, they just can't afford it. Yeah, somebody got a lot going on. Five of Wands, Knight of Swords. They could be arguing with a whole bunch of people. Why? Yeah. People going to jail, the police getting called. This is all chaos energy. This is what happens when people are surrounded by people that are just like them. And they all refuse to see the point. It's a whole bunch of narcissists fighting each other. Sociopaths fighting each other, you know? Yeah, as you get your wishes fulfilled. They can't say anything bad about you. I think initially these people, you know, because somebody was really a naysayer. If you shared your dreams with this person and just kind of told them like, yeah, you know, I want to model, I want to be on the stage, I want to do whatever you told this person in confidence. This could have been pillow talk. Whatever it was, there was some type of communication. This person was always rushing to stop you and block you. And so their issue is with the Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, Ten of Wands, Five of Wands. They weren't able to change your mind. They weren't able to change your destiny. They weren't able to stop you from going after what you deserve. And that's really what this is about. And there's other people too chiming in here, but they're all just one big ball of regret and sadness. The devil's on his ass. Nine of Cups, because you get your wishes fulfilled. So now, fast forward, as much as they want to talk about you and say bad things, somebody's eating crow. They can't find nothing to say, so guess what? Illusions. They making this shit up. They just making stuff up with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. They don't have any new information. Nothing. They don't know what you're doing, where you're going. If they are watching you, they're getting bits and pieces, okay? Seven of Cups is illusions. Knight of Swords in the reverse is gossip, lies, slander, illusions. Can't find anything out, miserable with their life. So they're just going to make something up. They're like, yeah, I heard. I heard, you know, he was a porn star. Child, and you somewhere running your own LLC. You know what I mean? I heard she was doing drugs type energy. And you somewhere drinking some wheatgrass shots and taking, you know, a little ginkgo biloba. Whatever the case. People out here lying because they heartbroken. They sad. They don't know what the hell to do. Three of Swords. Okay. Now they got to wear that karma. It don't take long before people listen to these people talking about nothing, looking at their life and realizing that they're the ones that are under some type of karmic debt. It doesn't take long. You know, if this person was to walk up to me with some information, I could smell their karma on them. I'm like, oh, you the one that's really going through this. So you mad about this person? okay, who didn't become what you said they were going to become, and now your words are sticking to you. By your words, you shall be condemned. You spoke nasty words. Yeah, you can't say nothing now because somebody is stable. Queen of Pentacles. So let's just say that maybe you were in the Five of Pentacles at some point. We've all had a good Five of Pentacles day. You know, sometimes it's how the universe puts you in a corner so that you can see what it is you need to do, okay? But once you make that agreement, you say, I ain't gonna never be in the Five of Pentacles again if I can help my life. And sometimes the Five of Pentacles is about removing things that don't need to be in your life, connected to other things that need to go. I'm telling y'all, when I prayed the prayer, I said, Most High, remove anything and anybody from my life that I don't need to be around. Known and unknown, friends, family, whatever, remove it. Child, the very next few days, the job was gone, the husband was gone, the best friend was gone, and he took the dog. I said, 2 months later, the car was gone. I said, I feel like that's an answer. And as scary as that was, I felt like, okay, well, I did say remove whatever ain't connected to me. And the Most High was like, okay, go this way. I'm going to show you something. And here I am. Okay, so listen, 9 of Wands. You're the wounded warrior. You be damned if you go up against somebody trying to tear down what this is that you've built. Because I'm going to tell you something, as much as these people want to say that they're the ones, they're responsible for your wealth, responsible for your stability, responsible for your good fortune, your good life. They can't say that, remember? Because the last time you saw some of these people, you were in the Five of Pentacles. Some of you walked out with just the clothes on your back. Okay? You know your story. We don't even need to go back there. It don't even matter because we can't do nothing with that Five of Pentacles energy, but just help somebody along. Tell our story that hopefully it'll help somebody make a better decision. Okay? We got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Child, this is boss energy. Spirit says what I'm saying is the truth, okay? This is boss energy. This is the message. Take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? For somebody else to digest. I hear the thunder in the distance. So if these people are running their mouth about you, they're about to catch a tower. I feel like every time they try to say something nasty or think something nasty, it just falls down. Look, this is ridiculous. The devil is bad. So the devil's getting his ass beat. Maybe that's what I'll call this one. No, I don't know what I want to call this. I feel like you got the gift of discernment. I do. I think that's a gift that we got, you know, even though we had the gift of discernment, it's like the gift of discernment has been added to. And in that, you have to hold yourself responsible to the decisions that you make. And everything in life right now, look, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. Listen, you focused, okay? You focused. The only time you're going to hear about that over there, these people over here that's running, escaping, denial, excuses, okay, is if you should so happen to come across them in spiritual court. Otherwise, we're not looking for these people, y'all. And somebody got the nerve to be in the Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Tower still in the Knight of Swords in the reverse, mad and evil eyeing you because they can't make your life into what they lied and told people that it was. They would love to come and tell you the truth, but they're too busy lying, okay? There you go. That's going to be the title of the video. See how the video titles, they just manifest just like that? Okay. Yeah, look, laughter, happiness, joy. You're happy, collective. Healing, healed. You've healed, okay? Love affair. You got a lot going on. You got people coming in that want to love you, hug you, hold your hand. Yeah, and some of these people from the past, they're perplexed, confused, conflicted, puzzled, to say the least. They know that you deserve an apology, but they're too arrogant and too rash and too insincere. This is what Spirit says. Intimacy. You're coming into a union with somebody with mutual respect, unity, and closeness, okay? This is what's going on, okay? So just so you know, I love you, okay? I'm going to come back with another reading. This one was a little impromptu. I didn't have my earbuds, so I'm curious to see how it comes out by way of the sound. If it sounds okay, maybe I'll start to record this way, but I'm still under construction, y'all, over here, setting some things up. Because a lot of things are about to change again at this platform. So, again, if you've not gotten your memberships, get your membership. You might need to scroll back to the beginning of this video to get those instructions. But I love y'all. I do. I love y'all so freaking much. Y'all make me happy. Thank you for the beautiful donations, the beautiful comments. Sometimes I can't comment to every comment, but I do get a chance to get that notification. And I am eternally grateful. Y'all are the reason that I come here and share my gift. And I have a lot of fun doing it. So thank you for being here at Spiritual Core TV, wherever you are. I hope that all is well. I know that it is. And I love you. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace be with you.